All right, so we are going to be doing some of the wood grain today in this video. If you follow the channel for any amount of time, you would have seen some of the older videos where I have done some wood grain. But the channel was small back then, and now we have something that we need to do for the Cutlass, and that is to wood grain this here trim ring for the steering wheel to make it look just like wood. That way it's going to match the interior on the car, and we're going to have a nice finished steering wheel once it goes into the car. So this was a black plastic that was wrapped with vinyl. I'll show you guys that now. And we pulled off the vinyl, we got it primed up, and this is where we are now with the wheel. We're gonna prep it out, and we're gonna show you guys how you can do wood grain with paint and make it look exactly like wood. All right, so when you're doing the wood grain, the first thing you're gonna wanna do is get something that you're gonna be able to match up to. So with this one here, I went over to Home Depot, that way I could have something to check it with. And the one that matches is this top one here, that is the red mahogany. So that way when I'm doing this, I can bring it in there, that way I'm in the ballpark on what shade we've gotta go with, because you can really have a lot of variations when you start this type of process, and you'll wanna have a reference point. That way you can check it and make sure you're in the ballpark. So right now we're gonna go ahead and get that wheel scuffed down with 400 grit, and then we'll begin the process. All right, so first thing we're gonna do now is go ahead and spray it down with a prep saw and get it cleaned off like we normally would do anything when we're painting it. So if you notice, we've got it elevated. That way when we're doing this, we can get around the edge good, and it's not gonna get stuck to this actual table when we're doing it. So first thing you wanna do is clean it. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put down a solvent in a spray can, and we're just gonna make it different variations, because we want that bottom ground coat color to be different. That way once we do the wood grain technique, it's gonna have different shades underneath it. So whenever you're doing this, you have to see whether you're gonna be going for a dark wood or a light wood, because that's gonna make a big difference on the ground coat that you're gonna wanna use. With this one here, we're gonna go ahead and hit it with the olive green in the spray can, and that is gonna give us the vivid look that we need once that water base allows it to glow from the bottom. So let's go ahead and hit it with the E-coat. All right, so you can see that we sporadically put some of the E-coat around. We did use the olive green, the tan, and then we did a little bit of black, and this was gray. So we've got 4 different shades now of colors, and once we go ahead and do a little bit of sanding here, it's gonna be able to give that ground coat a nice different variation throughout the whole steering wheel before we apply the top coat. Now we're gonna go ahead and lightly scuff it just to give it a little bit of discoloration to each of the colors, and that's going to give us more of a nice pattern as well, because it's going to bring out some of the scratches which will sometimes duplicate grain in wood. So there's going to be a lot of little different techniques that you can do when you're doing this type of a wood grain. I've seen people use sponges. I've used that. I've used Scotch-Brites. I've used different type of brushes. I've used all kinds of things that they make for actually doing wood grain, but you'll see that when you get involved in it, you'll find different tools that will make it look a lot realer by just coming up with your own techniques on it. And if you see right there, you can see we've got a lot of different variations. That's gonna help us achieve the look that we're going for. So let's go ahead, blow this back off, and we'll start to apply the colors for the wood. All right, so now we've got 3 variations. We've got a little bit of a brown, we've got a little bit of a black, and then we've got one that's cocktailed between them. What I like to do is just take my Scotch-Brite pad and actually just run it on here. You just run it around, you're gonna put it on, you're gonna grab different colors, and you're gonna get your desired look as well as your desired pattern that you want and the shade. So just grab a little bit. If you're a little bit too light, you're gonna grab some of the darker, and by the time you get done, you'll see what you need to do with it, and you'll just work it around, and you guys will be surprised at the end on how nice this comes out. Make sure you wear gloves because it is messy, but once you get it all done, you're gonna let it dry and look back at it and see if it's the shade that you need. We're gonna go get that pamphlet that we've got and make sure that we've got the right shade. That way, it's gonna match up once we get it inside that car. So I'm gonna go ahead now and finish applying it, and then we'll do a check and see where we're at with the shade of it. But you really can't screw it up. Put it on. If you need more of one color, just add a little bit, and then I'm telling you, you'll see it come to life with what you need to do to it. So we're gonna need a little bit more brown here. We're gonna rub that on, and then you guys will see it start to look like wood. And then by the time we get it all cleared up, you guys will be amazed on the outcome of this. So, and the nice thing is you don't need much paint at all. This is very, very little bit of actual paint with just over-reduced with the water base, and it just works out unbelievable with this. So get it on. Let it dry, go back, look at it, and then we're gonna go ahead now and go and see where we're at with our chip. All right, let's check our spray out card. Our chip. You guys know how we are in the paint world. We always think of spray out cards, but you guys can see there now we've got our color dialed in beautifully with this. So if this does not look like you want it to, you can always add more colors to it to get to the shade you want, but I think we are on the money with it. I actually want it a little bit lighter in some areas. That way it's gonna glow better once we get the clear on it. So that right there looks awesome. And one other thing you can do to really give this some depth is now put some type of like a candy over the top of it in whatever paint line you're using, and that's gonna give it sometimes more pop and just give you a nicer look as well. So we're gonna let this dry, and then we're gonna go ahead and get it cleared up. All right, so it came out really nice. Let's get it home and show it to you on the wheel. All right, so I'm really happy with the outcome. The wood grain came out nice. And the reason we've got this steering wheel is because we've got the wires on the Cutlass now. So they match the wheels on the car. We've got the wood grain to match the dashboard, and I'm really happy with the outcome. So if you want to get into more on the wood grain, I did have a video I did a while back on more in depth of it, because that was a bigger job. We did some cabinets and they really came out nice. So I hope you guys like this one, and we'll see you guys on the next one.